Okay. Okay. Let me make sure my world loads. Oh, I need to turn off Discord pings. Okay. It's go time. I'm also gonna run flashback. Now this building in particular is crying. No, not this one. Hang on. Next level. What was I in earlier? I want to make interiors for some of these. Yeah, this one. It just goes nowhere. Big open hole. This is right above the farm, so it makes sense. But I'm wondering... I can make a floor above this. And then make an interior up here and make it clean. There's another farm over here. So these are mainly just functional buildings rather than... I don't know what the word is. But I want to make some sort of interior. This one's already farmed up, so the main ones that I want to worry about is the one up here. So let me just see what we're working with. I like this color palette, but it kind of reminds me of bologna. Like the lunch meat. These colors are very bologna. You can't tell me that they're not. Okay. Music is loud, isn't it? I don't know. Somebody tell me if it's loud. Okay. How does he go about the texturing? Hello, Playful. Welcome in. How you doing? Packed mud would be next. Granite. Interesting. So what's the significance? There's hardly any usage of the planks. How's your day, Playful? I'm a little low energy. I gotta warm up. So I'm just gonna... Your last vid was... thank you! I appreciate it. I had fun making it. And I have already... I've got a script for the next video, and I also have plans in mind for what I'm gonna do next in that particular base. It was really nice, and I've gotten some nice comments on it. It's been lovely. I feel very disingenuous when people comment and say nice stuff, and I just hit them with, oh, thank you, I really appreciate it, but genuinely I do. I mean, I don't know what else I would say, obviously, but I'm afraid people are gonna be like, I don't even know what I'm saying. Thank you, Playful. I do appreciate it. My heart and my brain will convey one thing, but then my voice, my tone of voice, or how I word things, I feel like don't always get the message across. But you know, I will do my best. Or I am doing my best. See, I want to like fix little things like that, just clean up little things that maybe got overlooked. But I haven't really done anything interior focused yet on the server. Why is this big... Oh, goodness gracious. Am I gonna have to... I can see why it was important to have this chest here. And... I'm so confused. What? Is this... Was this part of him building a farm? I'm so confused. Grian, why do you put... Okay, we got one. Right, okay. Backup. Yeah, we got it. Backup for the backup. Right. Okay, that's from the farm. That makes sense. That's just what is happening. That's so funny. Little window, that's cute. I could put another one here. Yeah, let's make another window. But then I'm gonna have all these on the inside. That'll be a problem for me later. So I'm good at making problems to worry about later. I do like how that looks. It's cool. You made it? No, this build is all Grians. I haven't done anything yet, so what I'm doing is trying to clean missing pieces up, or mainly gonna be adding interior to it. Wait. Okay, yeah. I did a stupid... Yeah, I've been wanting to do Grians for a while. I just haven't known what to do. So I figure starting with the interiors and stuff. Because I really don't know what I would add to his. It's always hard to figure out where to build in these bases. That doesn't really work, because then I'm gonna have to... Oops. Such a cozy game. Yes, I love Minecraft. I can't ever see me stop playing Minecraft. It's been like 11 years. I can't imagine not playing it anymore. Especially because as time goes on, I just have more and more ideas and interests and passions for it. Especially now that I'm making more content and stuff, and I have so many ideas for that as well. And there's events that I'm participating in. I've been really getting more into the event space. I've got one this Saturday. So that'll be cool. I'm a little nervous though, because it's like a roleplay event. I'm not an actor. And everybody has like mostly pre-planned characters for them to play. And it's gonna be awkward, first of all, because like, especially, I don't know how many of my regulars are gonna be in chat, but I'm gonna be embarrassed to be like acting this character bit. I don't think that bothers me. I think it's fine. What happened here? It's just gonna be a little bit embarrassing because like I'm just playing this bit, and that's the whole point of it. It's just because it's new that I'm like a little, not nervous, but just, I don't know, shy. Shy, I guess is the word. It's a very niche little thing to be doing. But yeah, I have a character planned out. I have a Google document I've been writing. I'm not gonna say any of my plans, obviously. You gotta wait and see it. You should be able to see it on my what's it called? The stream schedule. I actually scheduled it for once. I never add that. What was I gonna say? I was not prepared to stream tonight, so my brain is not really here. I've gotta wake up. Not wake up, but get into the right brain moment. But yeah, I have a character arc, my Google document with several options of how I'm gonna play it, depending on like the vibes. I gotta wait till I get in, actually in the situation to feel it out and be like, okay, well, out of my options that I have written down, this, and this are probably the best, etc., etc. Napped a few times today? A few times, dang. Did you get up early or something? I got up late. I got up at 12. So I'm not tired. I'm just, my brain isn't in the zone. for my stream brain. Keep getting woken up early. I see. Well, unfortunately, the best thing to do to fix it when you're tired is to not nap and make it throughout the day the best you can and go to bed early, because it helps like kind of reset the cycle. Also, is the music too loud? On my end, it's a bit loud. No? Okay, good. Just making sure. So, what is... Didn't even notice? Oh, I should turn it up then, I guess. I was just curious that it's... It's just the Minecraft music, but it's in a playlist. Or, a YouTube video. Where does this connect to? This situation. Real low. Okay, I turned it up a little bit. Okay, so this portion you enter through here. So if I wanted to add a floor, I mean, he's already got these barrels here. This shouldn't interfere with the farm because it's this high up, and judging by that, farm is not functional, and it's not like I need it anyway, but I always try my best when I do these to not change anything that the hermit's already placed. I just want to add to it. I don't build interiors very often. When I do, they always end up like on small builds. I don't know how to describe it. But I'm hoping to branch out. I wish I was on the latest version so I could use the shelf blocks, but I don't want to update the version of the world and possibly mess anything up. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. The windows that's gonna be a oops, it's gonna be a problem. These copper things. Is there a way? Okay, so that is needed to be there. What's this doing? Oh. Oh. What's in this? Oh. Can't mess with that. Piece of grass. Yeah, just moss in the corner. I'm not sure why that was there. So this is on top of a zombie farm or something? Does this need to be bamboo? I mean, I can't imagine that that would be required. Oh, that was loud. I'm just gonna keep on carrying this back. This isn't a big project, but it's just because everything's like so scrambled that it's gonna take my brain a bit to catch up. Let's see. So this... Oop, what was that? I heard a noise and it's not telling me what the noise was. Oh, thank you for the follow. There it is. I couldn't see it. It just said ding and didn't tell me why it was dinging. Thank you for the follow. Mucho appreciated. Let's close this up, I guess. What farm is this? Oh my gosh, I don't know. That's the next thing I need to tackle is learning how to do redstone. It makes me want to cry. I tried to do the simplest flying machine at the end of my Mumbo video. Even watching a tutorial, I built it backwards and it flew the wrong way. Yep. I need to do redstone more. I will hopefully learn that this year. Oops. I need to lock in. I mean, I don't really need it, but I feel like I just should know it. It's like the principle of the thing. I've played this game for way too long to not know how to play. Yeah, I have the footage somewhere, I think. I've been getting very scrambled with, I'm not used to using flashback, which I have recording right now. Like, the footage and everything. I don't know, my brain just gets messed up. I don't like having a whole lot of things on my computers. Computers? Why do I have... Okay. Computer. Could we use mushroom farm? True. Oh. Yep, there's mushroom stem. You would be correct. Observation skills 100. Now, which hole did I come out of? There it is. Yeah, I've gotta learn redstone for real. Oh, that was a lot of light for this little spot. I'm just gonna put random torches. Well, how are you doing, Jules? Welcome in. How was your day? I'm just gonna carry this over. I'm trying to at least make everything a smooth edge. Then on the outside, that little hole I think can be filled with stone. Yeah, it lines up for the most part now. I am gonna have to add a little bit more because if I take it out, it's gonna be visible from the inside. It's not gonna make too much of a difference. But oh gosh, I debated between doing this and adding interior to my base from the video I posted. I might do both. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stream. I intended to do a short one, but watch me just like get absolutely sucked in and stream for 3 hours. Doing good. Saw your comment on the Hermitcraft video. Thought I'd say hi. Oh, that's awesome. Welcome in. I very much appreciate you coming in here. Yeah, I wasn't sure if the comment would do anything, so I'm glad to see that it's helping. I always love some homies to hang out with. Hermitcraft. There we go. Yeah, I like that base quite a lot that I did. I am excited to do the interior for that as well. Let's see, how much am I gonna mess up if I... Oh, goodness gracious. I turned into Mario. Let me know if music becomes too loud. I'm paranoid of that happening. I'm gonna use some spruce for some of this, I think. Like the corners? I'm really concerned about how I'm gonna get these window things to work. In this situation, because there's a farm in here, so what do I do about that? Swagger, welcome in. I think, is that what you say every single time that you come into the chat? I feel like it is. And I just now realized. It's like your trademark.
Are you winning, son?
Whoa. Captain Marshy, welcome in. Minecraft music sounds great until it gets to a certain volume and then I go deaf? Oh, is it at that volume right now? It's loud on my end, but Playful said it was okay, so... Yeah, but welcome in, Captain Marshy. How are you doing? How was your day? We getting Hermitcrafty up in here. Hermity and crafty. That's a lot of granite. But it's fine. I never even considered using dirt of any sort for textures and gradients and stuff. But it works. Me likey. It's fine right now? Okay. It was, I think only a Bedrock Edition song, and it reminded me of the Wii U Minecraft. I used to play that quite a lot with my sister. I missed the, I don't know if y'all played the battle minigames. They were so fun. I would play that now if I could. I'd mess people up. I used to be really good at it, but that was on console. My PvP on anything else sucks. For those of you who don't know, I was in MCC Rising, which is like a version of MCC for smaller creators. And there were 40 players. Guess what place I got out of those 40 players? It was 40th. But it's fine. I can't texture for the life of me. I just put all the blocks in my hotbar and scroll. You know? I mean, hey. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If that's working for you, more power to you. Yeah, I'm having trouble right now. But I think it's fine. I mean, it's pretty randomized on his side, so I'm just trying to replicate it. I'm more concerned about... Oh, that's a whole block. I need a slab. Slabby jabby. Yeah, I'm more concerned about how I'm going to work with the odd shape and the windows and this, because I can't remove this. Whenever I'm building the bases, I only want to add things. I don't want to change anything. So like, let me take y'all to my base. I built it right in front of Zedaf's base, and I did have to remove his oak, what's it called, dark oak tree farm thing, and I got rid of one of the beacons, because mine runs into his so closely. Back here, I did, originally this was open, there was no moss. I mean, obviously, what is that, like 9 blocks? It doesn't matter. But I just, for authenticity's sake, I don't like changing anything. But there was a beacon around there, and I did get rid of it. I think Grian used jungle wood as well. Oh. I will take a peek. I'm still not over this, though. This was my... Well, was it my favorite? I don't know. One of my favorite things that I've built was just this big thingy on Tango's base. It was fun. It was a good stream. I'm glad all these happy guests haven't left. They stay here and keep me company. Did he... There's this. I just noticed this block. Your base reminds me of False's season 11. Oh, I only saw a tiny bit of False in like episode 2. I haven't watched False since like season 6, I feel like. But I did see a peek of hers. I think I see what you mean. Is this a co-op? No, it's single player. That'd be cool though. 2 types of stripped wood could be seeing things. Is planks, smooth red sandstone, I can speak, and red sand. This is the only type of wood. The other is sand and sandstone. Sand? Oh my gosh. English. Sand and sand and? Sand and sandstone. There we go. Say that 5 times fast. Well, hey, I mean, you saw the sand and sandstone, and I didn't, so W. Okay, this shouldn't get messed up if I replace these blocks, right? Hello, sir. Good evening. I mean, it shouldn't. There's Oh, blimey. There's trapdoors on some of it, but the bamboo... I might just have to build above it and make like a... That's gonna make it pretty short though, isn't it? Like, let's say... I don't know what block. Maybe tough... There's tough tiles, right? Bricks. Yeah, I'd have to replace the trapdoors. Which I like... That's fine, I guess. But like, am I gonna remember where they were? Probably not. I feel like... Partially because I'm lazy. Where did my tough tiles go? Did I not? Okay. I feel like I would do this first and just put over it, but then that's gonna cause an issue with the window. Slab floor? Maybe. I might get rid of this window anyway, because it's so far back. That's probably why he didn't have one to begin with. Where are my torches? Move torches up. Yeah, this window I feel like is gonna... Oops, wrong one. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Like I said earlier, it's a problem for future me. And by future me, I mean me in about 5 minutes, give or take a little bit. I kind of want to play repo. I've been in a repo mood. I played it quite a lot in the span of the only 2 or 3 weeks that I've played it. I went into it knowing nothing. Like, I tried to watch Grian and some of that group play it. I just couldn't get into watching it. But then when I played it, I was pleasantly surprised. Nothing will beat Minecraft, though. This would be therapeutic if I was not an idiot and I could place them without missing one every 5 blocks. Okay, slab floor. Repo is one of those games that's only fun with multiple people. Same with me. Most of the time, yeah. But my friend Ellie, I have a blast playing it with just him and me. I want this, I think. I might want to add like these things in the corner. Oh, right. It's fine. But yeah, normally you do want more people to play with, but when it's just me and him, I have a really good time. It's easier with more than 2 people, and the off-centeredness is going to bother me most likely. But I don't really mind it being more difficult. I played with a little group. Was that last week? I don't even know what day it is. 2 minimum? Yeah. I started a solo level a couple nights ago, and I got to level 5 and got bored, so I just quit. It really depends. Oh, very loud hiccup, my bad. What I could do here... Let's focus on this part first, because you come to these doors and you see this. So, I'm just gonna cover this up with the same texturing and stuff. Wow, girl, you can't place blocks for crap. Just keep throwing them wherever you want. Peak? I need to visit Peak again because I still have like 7 badges to get, I think. And I would like to complete it. I'm normally not one to care about completing games. You're not here gonna make it... Yeah. Yeah, I know. Some sort of stair situation, which is not the best for me. I'm not very good at stairs and things of that ilk. But we're gonna figure it out. We always do. Did not mean to do that. Got all the badges in Peak, and then they added a ton more in Spiders. I despise. I wonder, have you checked to see if they have an arachnophobia mode? I know a lot of games nowadays incorporate that. They're pretty small. I mean, I don't care about spiders. Like, I'm not afraid of them, so maybe my opinion doesn't really help, but they are quite small. And I mean, you can avoid them pretty well if you're paying attention to like where you're going. Small? Those things are. And maybe am I forgetting something? I remember little ones. Jumping spiders are cool. My cousin, I think, did he have a jumping spider, or was that somebody else? Oh no. Okay, now how would one go about building a spiral staircase? Unless... What if I had, like... Let me try something. Hanging down from stuff and web you up to, like, half the size of your hair. Huh. Jumping spiders are cute. I agree. Also, welcome in. I hope you are doing well. We are chilling up in here, having a grand old time. I need another barrel, please. Okay, this is gonna look stupid for a second. But just trust, but don't trust too much because it might suck. I need spruce slab. Jumping spiders are adorable and the only ones I would hit with my shoe? What? I'm the type of person when I see a spider in my house, to pick them up and set them outside. Wouldn't? Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, if they're adorable, why are they the only ones you would hit with your shoe? That was confusion. But if it's like a spider that I know, like that makes it sound like I'm like friends with spiders, like just on the regular. Oh yeah, that's Chad. He's chill. He won't mess with you. But like if it's a spider I know is not gonna bite me or that is not harmful, then I pick it up and put it outside. Things in Peak might as well be Rent. Well, I mean, technically you should play Rent, because in Peak you're in their biome, right? You are in their territory. Technically. Oh, snap. They don't accept Rent, they just eat you? Yeah, that's the Rent. If you don't like it, then I guess you leave. I tried to leave, they didn't let me. Skill issue? Is that dumb? Huh. Hang on. Maybe I just need to finish the vision. I don't like how it ends going into the wall. Yeah. Like I see the idea. It's like a rough sketch. It's like when you're drawing something and you make a really rough sketch of it first and it looks really crappy. I don't like it smacking into the wall either. I have a vision and I don't know how to do it. My inventory is gonna stress me out. I don't like having random things. Yeah. I don't even know how to do a spiral staircase, and I guess it would have to go up to the roof. I'm gonna Google image search. Minecraft spiral staircase. Okay, Google, let's see what you have to offer me. Hmm. But those stress me out too. Like the 1 block wide ones, they don't look good. And that's the first thing that I thought of. Stair slab, stair slab. What if there's something that I did? Yeah, but I feel like that's gonna look kind of funny. There's something I did on an SMP I'm a part of. I'm gonna see if I can make something similar to that. Again, just like a sketch of it. And see how I can get it to look. Do I want the stairs to be spruce? I need a wall of some sort. Let me try and recreate it. I can't switch to the SMP and find the reference because it's on a different instance. I use Prism Launcher. This is our center block. This is the center block. Okay. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Oh girl, he missed. Me when I have no clue what I'm doing. That's not gonna reach, is it? Offset it again, and then I'm gonna have that issue. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. You didn't see it. Yeah, it might be a little small. I mean, I don't know if I would think twice about it. I don't know. I don't like the spruce color, though, for this, so I'll switch it out, but for now I'm just gonna build with this. Yeah. My biggest enemy at this point just use ladders. Yeah. I'm just gonna put a chest down here with a bunch of ender pearls in it. Good luck. Just throw yourself up there. Let me get... Just eat a chorus fruit and hope for the best. Use a donkey. The cake ladder? That would actually be kind of funny. Like, just as a reference. But I don't think it's funny enough for me to spend all that time doing that. That would be funny, though. Yeah, we'll get, Trash 2, or whatever his name is. Get to eat cake. I don't know if get to is the word. I think have to is is a better word here. Crap, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I've been getting random hiccups lately for some reason. Because becomes have to after the second slice. What if I'm like how I am IRL and I have allergies? And it makes me ill. Going to actually not do that. This is the type of absolute fumbling that you don't see when I make videos. I'm just fumbling around like an idiot for a really long time. You're allergic to cake? I'd say that's depressing, but I don't really like cake. I'm allergic to wheat and dairy. Used to be also eggs, but last year I got retested and I'm no longer allergic to eggs. I've been having an absolute egg heyday. I've been eating egg salad and sunny side up and all that jazz. We eat dairy. What do you eat? I'm not a food person, so I honestly don't care to really like be missing out on much food. Every now and then I'll have like a craving for something. Dry porridge. You know what's funny? I do eat oatmeal every single day. Every single day. But it's not like boring oatmeal, it's cool person oatmeal. Trust. But no, seriously, it's technically vegan, not because I'm vegan, but because a lot of things that are allergy friendly for me just happen to be vegan. But it's chocolate. I put chocolate in it instead of sugar. Like a lot of people put sugar in their oatmeal. I have like dark oat. Yeah, chocolate of some sort, whatever. They're like little tiny chocolate chips. And they're like dark chocolate. And they taste good. Stairs slab the way you started that. I have never done this before. What do you want me to do? It's all that looks better though. This is gonna stress me out either way. Swap the stair and slab. Or that. Yeah. I should have built it one closer. But then that's gonna touch the wall and that's gonna aggravate me. Unless I can fix some sort of overhang situation and make the wall decorative under here. Like what if it was used for... Oh, I wish I had the shelf blocks. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying, but I eat oatmeal like every day pretty much. I work out a lot. That's the main problem as to having allergies. It ruins, it's harder to eat enough for my workouts and that bothers me, but other than that, I really don't care that I'm allergic to stuff. Do we like that? Is that decent enough? I feel like that's decent enough. It's not very pretty, but I mean, you have like the two worst allergies. I mean, they're not horrible, so I can eat them in moderation. Like tonight I had a baked potato and it had sour cream and butter in it. So obviously that's not like a huge amount of dairy, but it's enough where I can eat it without feeling ill. It just messes my throat up a bit. That's the only thing. Like eating them in small amounts just messes my throat up. I don't know what to do with this situation. I can't remove the windows. Potato, love potato. You guys like? Yeah, I used to be allergic to that too, but when I got tested, and learned that I could eat eggs again, I also learned that I can eat potatoes again. I do enjoy a good French fry every now and then. What aren't you allergic to? I don't think I'm allergic to any types of meat yet. I say yet because I'm afraid. Small dairy win. Would be a shorter list. Low key, maybe. Oh. Oh, girl, no. No, it doesn't line up. Okay, I gotta think. Thinking is hard. I think I saved something on Pinterest the other day. I love Pinterest for Minecraft stuff, but lately I've noticed an influx in AI-generated Minecraft builds, and it makes me want to rip the hair out of my head. Oops, I closed out. Can't make mashed potatoes or hash browns because of your allergies. Oh, well, yeah, I can. If the stuff in it is in moderation. Does he have an interior in any of these? I don't think so. If you do, they won't be very good. I had a hash brown as a kid, and I don't remember liking it, so I'm not too torn up about that. Oh, I forgot mini blocks. Oh, there's this portal. Oh, I remember this. Rip. From the start of the season, I think. You don't like them? This is blasphemy. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a picky eater. I just don't like... Never mind. I was about to say... I'm just gonna prove my point that I probably am by most people's standards. I miss no AI Pinterest for real. They're gonna have to start teaching like how to recognize AI in schools. They need to teach it to adults. Like, I feel like I'm in my 20s. I graduated college 3 years ago. So I feel like people my age, you know, we're pretty good at spotting AI, but the kids and then the people older than us, like, they don't know how to pinpoint AI, and I feel like that needs obviously to change because it's dangerous for a lot of reasons. Like, I see my family falling for it all the time, and my mom in particular, she'll get mad at me when I point out that it's AI, and I'm like, what? You need to know. You need to know. They're gonna have to start teaching it in schools because otherwise kids are gonna have no clue. The internet is already bad enough, especially because so many kids are just free range. Like, here, 6-year-old, have a phone, have at it, you know? So people definitely are gonna have to start teaching that. 19, it's fairly easy to tell what's AI, some more difficult than others. Yeah. My mom fell for the, do you remember the bunnies on the trampoline thing? She fell for that. So, rip. She'll send me stuff on Instagram and be like, oh, this is so cute, this is so funny, and I'll just say it's AI. She's like, well, bruh, doesn't mean it's not funny. I'm like, it kind of does. As soon as I find out that something is AI, like, if I believed it for like a second and thought it was funny, as soon as I find out it's AI, I do not think it's funny whatsoever anymore. Okay. Okay. That's something. I do not know what to do about this. If it's from TikTok, I don't have that. I don't know where it originated, but I saw it on Instagram Reels. I don't use TikTok very much. I got it, like, within the past 6 months, mainly just to keep it for my username, and then I started using it. I was just casually posting some of my YouTube shorts on it, and then I decided to use it for art instead. I do art commissions, and I thought it would be helpful to post them there, so I did that. That's pretty much the main thing I use it for. I don't really care about it. I just use it for art. Boop. I don't know what to put in between these things. I feel like I could make some sort of... TikTok is 90% children, so it's not a good app full of people you can't have a good argument with. I don't know that I've noticed... I mean... Everything that's on my For You page is not... Like, even... I don't even really notice any teenagers. There's mostly people in their 20s. And then I'll get, like, the 50-year-old dad dancing to, like, white girl music. I'm a fan of those. Those are funny. But why do you want to have an argument? That's no bueno. No bueno. I bit my lip when I said that on accident. It kind of hurt. I'm very bored. Arguing gives me something to do. But then, aren't you worried about, like, stressing people out or hurting people's feelings? To me, that's what I would be worried about, but maybe I'm too much of an empath. This music is so nostalgic. I try to live at peace with everyone that I come across. I have no interest in sparking debates and messing with people. I only argue with certain people. I see. To each their own, I suppose. The arches are really cute. It's something. It's better than what it was. Which is, you know, it's progress. That's fine. I feel like I'm having a stroke. trying to alternate it, and it's just slightly different. It's so hard to tell if it's right or not. Yeah, you can't even... Can you even tell? I'm gonna leave it for now. I have bigger problems than this. Okay. I really don't know what to do about the windows. I feel like I'm just gonna have to leave these walls kind of as they are, because what can I do about that? If I'm arguing with someone that I'm not gonna care if I hurt their feelings, I only argue with them if they've left a weird, creepy, crappy comment already. I see. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, sometimes I don't try to argue with people, but if I see somebody being an absolute jerk to somebody online, sometimes it just sparks it in me where I'm like, I've got to say something, not to be argumentative, but just to be like, bro, look at yourself. What the heck are you saying? There was one that I left. Oh, what was it? I don't even remember what the video was about, but this guy left this comment that was so degrading and so cruel to women in general. But he had so many typos in his message. So I responded with the corrections, like the grammatical corrections to his quote insult. And then I was like, buddy, if you're going to insult somebody, at least know how to spell it, please. Like, you're embarrassing yourself. Go take a breather, you know, maybe have some time out, figure it out. And I've gotten so many likes on that comment, and it's pretty funny. Some random dude. I just couldn't believe it. I don't even remember what he said. It was months ago. I'm just running around because I don't know what to do. It's great when people can't spell, especially when they're trying to correct someone else's. Yeah, like if it's just a random person and they can't spell, obviously I'm not going to say anything about it unless I'm just trying to be funny. And it's like somebody who I know isn't going to be insulted if I correct them. But if it's someone trying to be a jerk and they're just an idiot, then yeah, I'll point it out and be like, I might take your insult to heart if you knew your ABCs. You know, maybe next time. Oops. Well, I just did the exact same thing. High IQ right here. Speaking of. I saw someone try to correct someone else who said accept. They tried correcting them to accept love when people are confidently wrong. Yeah. Oh, that's so embarrassing. I think if I did that, I don't think I would ever sleep again. Like, ever. That's so funny. And then they're like, it's irrelevant to the conversation. Your whole opinion is irrelevant to the conversation. Oh, I can't change that because that's part of the roof. I thought it was part of the external, non-external thing. Whatever the heck. Maybe that's why he didn't do this interior, because there's just so many, like, mismatched ends that are, like, impossible to clean together. I mean, is that gonna drive anybody crazy? I feel like it might. It might very well drive me crazy. You know what else is gonna drive me crazy? Is putting this here, because it's gonna run into this window frame. But I'm gonna try it anyway and see if it makes me angry. Is this a... Okay, no. I was having a moment. See that? What am I gonna do about that? This is really gonna bother... Do we have suggestions of what to do with these window situations? I mean, I could try to, like... I suck at building, no clue. I genuinely don't know what I can do to make this not drive me insane. If I do this at least, then it's... Oh, ay. I'm gonna get rid of this window anyway, because this is really far back in between the mountains, so I don't think it's gonna be visible. So that's fine. Because it's all the way in this little side, and he didn't have it here to begin with, so I think I can cope with losing it. Yeah, it's fine. Being honest, I would have done a second layer of the wall, but then it's gonna be slightly visible from the outside. Because you can see these copper grates through the windows, and if you block it, then it's not gonna be a window. It's just gonna be decorative holes. That sounds crazy. It's just gonna be decorative gaps and things. You know? Because I thought about that too, but then I was like, that's just gonna stop it. At least up here I don't have to worry about a window, but down here, the ones that he put... What would it be like? What's this go to? Oh, it's part of a roof. I was gonna add another window, so at least they would match. But alas. Why is that roof slanted weirdly? Did Grian do that? Yeah, I haven't touched any of the exteriors, any of the roofs. I haven't touched any of this. The only thing I've done is what you've seen me doing tonight. So it's like I have this weird shaped room in here because of the roof on the outside. I mean, this is fine. I did like the idea of some sort of bookshelf wall. Guess it wasn't really designed to look good from the inside. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I like this space, but I'm guessing one of the reasons he didn't do the interior was because of reasons like this, where it's just hard to do anything with it. Oh, crikey. Alright, I got a spam message in the chat. Had to get that boy out of here. It shouldn't have anything on it, so hypothetically I can do this and this, and then oh, excuse me. Oh gosh, excuse me again. I have the hay fever. I don't know exactly what that is, but it's the first thing that came into my head. That scared me. That's fitting though. Bubble Queen, welcome in. How you doing? How goes it? Welcome to the fiasco. I like that. Should I do that on all of those? What do we think, guys? I feel like I like it. Well, at the very least... Oh, I forgot to add books in the empty shelves. Not bad, not bad. How about you? Oh, that's good. I'm doing pretty good as well. not plan on streaming tonight, so I feel like my brain is very scrambled. But, I mean, to be fair, when am I not? I like that. Would it be too much to have them in all three? Should I just put it in the middle on this one, have barrels and chests and stuff? Like for storagey things? I don't know, but I like this, so I'm gonna at the very least put it on this one as well. It's hard to do it behind this staircase. Thank you, Jules. Thank you, thank you. By the way, for the new homies here, if you are interested in a little nice Discord community, you are more than welcome to join. If not, perfectly chill. Do it on the edge ones and have the middle something else since the middle is less visible? Yeah. Maybe just a plant shelf in the middle one? Okay, let me put it on the edge and I'll come back to this one and make it something planty. Crikey. Guys, I'm gonna crash out. It's almost time for me to go to a cavity appointment. I've never had cavities in my entire life. And then the last time I went to the dentist in like November, they're like, guess what, girl? You've got 7. Which I'm suspicious of, first of all, because I only saw like 4 of them on the x-ray machine. But it's fine, it's whatever. And I asked them, I was genuinely confused, because I'm like, I floss all the time, and I brush my teeth 2 or 3 times a day. How am I getting cavities? Especially because I've never had them, and now all of a sudden I have that many. She's like, oh, well, sometimes it can be genetic. But why would it wait 20-something years of my life if it was genetic? I don't know, I'm just a little salty about it, and I hate people being in my mouth. Just realized it's 4 AM. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night. Alright, Captain Marshy. Will you sleep good? Thank you for being here. Have sweet dreams of Minecraft. Dang, I had cavities and had to get them filled. I also had like 5. Yeah, it's not fun. Ever since I was little, I've detested anything with teeth and dental things. I can't do it. I have sensory issues, and it really, 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 really messes with them in like the worst ways possible. It's absolutely terrible. I don't know why. Like, even if me, like my conscious me is like, oh, I can deal with it. No matter how hard I try to girl boss my way through it, like you do with like any anxiety thing, it just, my body takes over and it makes me so like ill. I like shake the whole time and it's not fun. So yeah, they split it into 3 appointments, and I've already done the other 2. And the next one is on the 26th, I think. Not looking forward to it, to say the least. Yeah, I don't care about the shots or anything, because they numb you beforehand with like the gel. I don't care about the shots anymore. This dentist is she's very gentle. Very, I don't know, she pays attention. I told her before, I was like, you need to act like I'm a 4-year-old. I was like, I can't help it. I have sensory issues. It makes it bad for me whether I choose to freak out or not. And it's not like I'm laying there like, oh, I can't do it. I let them do their job. I don't affect them. I just tell them, you know, please be extra careful with me. Since I don't really have sensory issues, it wasn't that bad since none of them were deep, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know what to say, but they just take a while. I didn't mean to do that. I feel like it just takes a while. And like, I can tough it out for a while, but when it passes a certain point, my nervous system is just so over it, and it makes every sound and sensation like amplified. and it gets much harder. Maybe a fern? Oh, never mind. Apparently that can't go in there. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. What do we think about that? I don't like this orange stuff sticking out too much. I'm just gonna make it granite. I need some water. I just remember it taking long and having to go in 2 sessions. Yeah, it takes a while. This last appointment, I think it's 3 little ones on my upper right molars. But they're not on the surface. They're not like deep in terms of severity, but they're like more in between the teeth, so they have to work more to fix it. All the other ones have been on my left, and those are the ones that we already got fixed. When I went, I was like, I'm gonna try laughing gas, you know? I'm not gonna torture myself for no reason. I'm just gonna try laughing gas. And I tried it, and I suspected it was gonna make things worse, and it did. I felt like I was dying, and I could hardly communicate to them. But, luckily I did, and we got it turned off. Luckily they didn't charge me for the few minutes that I had it running. So I wasn't very happy about having to pay for it anyway, especially because it was more expensive than I've heard it was at other offices. Yeah, luckily they didn't make me pay for it. Yeah, nitrous oxide, laughing gas, whatever you want to call it. Not for me, bro. Not for me. Horrible, horrible. It can either really help or it can either make things really worse. And I had heard other people's experiences who also have sensory issues and are possibly on the spectrum. And I was like, feel like this is probably going to make it worse. But I've never had it before, so I wanted to try just for the sake of things. Okay, that's decent. Now I need to figure out what to do. I don't want torches in here because that's ugly. I just need lanterns. That was another one. Oh, I didn't add trapdoors here. Okay, that's not bad. Most of the lighting would need to be up here, maybe something in the roof. This is decent, right? Little staircase up here, which is what we'll tackle next. This situation could be cute to add a fireplace. True, maybe I could like right here, but that's gonna bother me. But I want it to be on the right, because when you walk in, it'd be like right there. I feel like it'd be best on that wall. That window. I almost feel like a fireplace here. I'm gonna try that. I might not keep it here. But I'm gonna try that. This is I read that message and oh my gosh, what's that Barbie movie with the weird weasel guy? Nobody's gonna have any clue what I'm thinking about. I can't even reference it. It's not gonna make any sense. You know, ignore me. I didn't say anything. That's the peak of it right there. But then you want it to be able to be visible, so instead I have to do this. Yeah. The slab situation is going to get on my nerves. I could can tell you that right now. What's my usual fireplace design? Again, I built it on that S&P. Seymour S&P. I was thinking 5 words at once. And I like that design, but I don't know how to recreate it here, especially with the floor situation. What if I went a little cafe to be at the top? It'd be kind of cute, just a lounge area. Yeah, honestly, I have no clue what I'm gonna put up here. I'm just doing stuff. How did I do it on the old one? Nope. Nope. How many times can I place it wrong? Oh my goodness, a lot of times. So many times. No, 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 no. Is that ugly? Guys, is this ugly? Be honest. Honest answers only. I'm gonna mix some of the blocks. What did I just break? I wasn't even looking. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's not a polished granite wall. What does the mud brick look like amidst this? No likey, no likey. It blends in so much with the wall. I mean, I can remove this wall because I built it. It doesn't have to be... Shape is key, but it blends into the... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Should I experiment with different materials? What would we think if it was deep slate? Is it worth changing it to that? It's gonna blend into the floor. So I need to make it probably all a lot of deep slate. Maybe make the fireplace to match the roof. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm doing. Maybe. If my brain will cooperate. Oxidized copper could help? To the brick version? Oh, I can't see. I have my contacts in. Why no see? Like this? That just looks like it's flat to the wall. I was about to press Control Z as if it can undo it. I've been using too many editing programs. Me confusion. Me no know what to do. I mean, we're also looking at it too hard, so let's do something else for a second and let our brains refresh a bit. Oh, I knew the slab floor was gonna bother me. Cause then I can't. I think I'm gonna have to do what we feared at the beginning of stream and replace these blocks and the trapdoors that are in there. Because it's really bothering me to have this slab floor because it messes up the things that I want to place. So we're gonna have to do that. Unfortunately. I don't have to replace the trapdoors because it's like, he's obviously not going to be using this farm. I'm not going to be using the farm. It's just for the sake of authenticity? Yeah, authenticity. I don't like messing with the hermit stuff. But I'm gonna have to change these blocks. But as long as I put the trapdoors back, I feel like it's fine. You know, we keep the function of the farm. And spruce wood also blend in, because in my mind this is a tavern. I don't know. I don't know. We're definitely gonna come back to this though. That's not gonna lie, that's... You know what? When you don't have anything nice to say, you don't say anything at all. So, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, but then our... I mean... That's fine. I'm gonna have to make this the floor into spruce, I think. Man, the more that I do, the more I see why Grian didn't build anything in here. Usually he doesn't build the back. This time he didn't build the inside. Yes, I know there's a way to keep the time at daytime 24/7, but I leave it this way for a reason. Okay, now how do I go about fixing all this? Oh man. Hello. I'm gonna get rid of these first. Do I want... I mean, once I place the floor, it's gonna be really hard to change it. So I kind of have to decide if I want it... like what floor I want it to be. Strip spruce? Probably planks, because I have those. So spruce planks I feel like is the best bet. Unless I want to alternate them or something. He didn't do the back or the inside. I mean, technically he didn't. This was open. It wasn't even fully attached to the mountain. And this base doesn't require a back because it's attached to the mountain, so you have a point. Do we like the mixed floor? Or should it just be planks? Probably just planks. Ay, ay, ay. That doesn't look very fun. I'm sorry, little guy. But not sorry enough to take you out of the situation. Sorry. Let's get rid of all the ones that don't have trapdoors on them first. Put some light in here so I can see. Mangrove wood would match the lower floor. True. Got a point there. You got a point there. I forgot I put mangrove down here. Okay, that's actually, I'm glad you said that. That is very true. Factual statement. What's the most creative insult you guys can think of? Like the other day I saw a video of this brother and sister making like just crappy insults, but it was so funny. What was it like? One of them was the brother was like, "You look like an estimated guess." And that's just like, it leaves so much to wonder about. Like, what exactly does that, you know, like what does that even mean? Oh wait, the trapdoors won't fall. Oh, this might not be that hard. Because they won't break if I'm... They won't break at all, will they? Yeah, oh, I'm good. I don't have to replace the trapdoors. I was thinking that it was going to function like... I don't know. That's good. Yeah, like, what would you say if somebody says you look like an estimated guess? What does that even imply? I love unique, weird insults like that. Or like, saying that you look easy to draw. That's just so funny. One of my friends overheard someone at school tell someone else, "You smell like nickels." So now we use it all the time. Ew, that's actually gross though. Change has a weird smell to it. Also, welcome in, Grafberg. Welcome in, how you doing? Welcome to the function. You smell like nickels. That's so... specifically nickels too, not quarters, not dimes or anything. Trapdoors don't need a block. Yeah, I know. My brain just... Oops. Is that one broken or did I flip it? I flipped it. Yeah, I had a brain moment. I didn't realize that again until I was already in the action of fixing these. One of the other ones I heard was you look like you clap when the plane lands. And it was supposed to be derogatory, but I think that's something that I would do. Especially because travel in planes kind of scary. I haven't been on a plane since I was like 3, but it sounds scary. It's like, you know, you made it through a big trip, flying through the air. I mean, you can clap and get a little celebration, a little whimsy. I don't see a problem with that. If the city switches... Oh! I was so confused what you're talking about. You're talking about the... Are you talking about the nickel thing? Gosh. You are a strange creature. Yeah. I'd also be a little concerned, like... You know, never mind. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself. Is that gonna bother me? You know, technically, I could even carry these up And this center one would be open, because that's where the staircase comes through. But the rest of these would be bookcases? Let me try. I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking, but just let me try. I had such a busy weekend. But luckily I finished a lot of the stuff that I needed to do. So I'm not too concerned. Do this. I'm gonna have to light it up. I'm working in a hardcore world where I'm restoring an ancient city. It's a lot more work than that. That sounds really cool. I love the warden's design so much. It's so cool. And the ancient city is really neat as well. I'm curious to see how it turns out. That sounds so disingenuous. That's what I'm saying in the beginning of stream. Whenever I speak, I feel like I sound so fake. But I'm not. But my words, my brain doesn't seem to want to keep up with that. It's just, it's strange. But genuinely, it does sound very cool. I did an art commission yesterday, and the person's character really reminded me of the warden. It was pretty neat. I forgot the back of the barrels look kind of like spruce planks. What am I doing? There it is. Got all this junk. Got too much junk in my trunk. Hashtag real. What was I looking for again? Oh, books. It's an origins mod world, and I'm a sculpt magpie, so one of my quirks is wardens don't care about me, so I've got 4 named ones wandering around. Oh, that's actually pretty neat. Very cool. My, I'm not like on a... Oh, the back of the bookshelves, that's gonna bother me. I could make... Basically the only mod I play with. I see... I don't play anything modded. I've heard a lot of hype about Hytale. And I just can't get into it. I know it's a different game, but it just really reminds me of Minecraft. And I don't like heavily modded Minecraft. So it's not for me. I haven't tried it, but I've watched not like a whole lot, a decent amount. And I don't know. I can't get into it. Yeah, I played a little bit of Create Mod on Joker's Twitch subscriber server. That was like years ago. I liked it because they had the glare. I liked the glare. So I gotta go, but hope you have fun in stream. Alright, Bubble Queen, thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure. Hope you have a good one. Don't like heavy modded too, which is why I like Origins, because it gives some unique twists, but overall doesn't change a ton. Okay, yeah, that's nice. That's the type of stuff that I prefer for mods. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's fine. I'll come back to it. I'm not liking this scaffolding situation. Hytale is interesting. I've watched a couple people play. Yeah, I need to watch it more. I watched Joker and Ellie mainly because like the only people that I really care to watch play a game that I'm not interested usually is my friends. You know, I'll watch it for them, but otherwise I don't watch it. So I want to at least understand why people like it so much. So I watched some of Tango Tech's. Oops, I'm not doing this right. Very briefly. I'll probably watch some more of it when I'm working on an art commission. Because I need, like, I usually will have streams or something running in the background. It's odd, but it looks cool. Yeah, I like the animals. I think the savannah biome, or the desert biome, looks pretty cool. It's where Joker. I don't know if that's where his base was. I don't remember, but that's where he was when I was watching the stream. Yeah, it looks pretty neat. I watched Ethos. I didn't know Etho played it. It is so funny. I play the MCC Island fishing stuff quite a lot. There's a few people that I see on, like, all the time, pretty much, and Etho is one of them. And I think he was in, like, 3rd on the leaderboard for the fishing. And then Ty, he passed him. He's a regular. I think he was the first one to beat the fishing islands. It's a crazy amount of work to do that. This will look ugly for a second, but I'll fix it. Just trust. Kind of want to just make this all the barrel texture. Is that ugly? I feel like it is. Okay, it's okay. I just want to get this first, and then we'll fix it. The biomes are very cool. Yeah, I only saw a little bit, but it seemed pretty neat in a couple spots. I just wouldn't play it, especially because how much is it? It's like 30, was it $30? I'm so picky with what games I buy. Like, even if it's a game I know I'm gonna play all the time and that I actually like look forward to playing, I still will wait for so long. I don't know what it is. There's a dinosaur game that I played, like a little kid. It's like survival. It's PvP, not like it's not all based around that, but there's a lot of excuse me, hiccuping. There's a lot of PvP as well as PvE. It's like open world survival. And I love that game, and I started playing it in like 2023. And when I finally bought a gaming laptop, which I'm on now, I waited forever to buy it, even though I know that I love it. I just, whenever I'm trying to spin stuff online, my brain is like, wait about 9 months. So either you can buy a video game or you can have a baby. Make up, you know, make your choice. That's a crazy statement. 65? I thought, yeah, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. That's insane. I mean, I'm not, my opinion doesn't matter because I don't make video games. I don't, you know, and I know how much work goes into things like that, but no. The only time I've spent above 30 on a game is for the Zelda games. It's just crazy to me. Okay. Oh, not the stairs. I need the slabs. I mean, neither, but it's cool to watch a bit of. Yeah, I won't mind to watch it. I have tangos saved to watch it when I'm working on art. I watched, Vanilla Mace for the first time. I'd heard a bit about her. She's pretty funny. Zelda games are so valid, yes. Oh, what I wouldn't give to play Breath of the Wild for the first time again. What an experience. It's like one of my comfort games. I don't play it enough. I need to go back and just visit it for the sake of just visiting it. It's so good. Ellie! Hey, Shotty, how you doing? It's me. And I'm here. I figured you'd be asleep. I feel like we're getting somewhere, peoples. You know, we went from rags to riches up in here. I kind of entered flow state, complaining about money. Video game, at least. Video game money. This is a decent little peak, right? It's our little staircase. Yeah, we're getting rid of that. Pay no mind to that. But this side is looking decent, right? Me likey. I wish I had the shelf blocks. Those would eat in this scenario. This isn't bad. And then I need some sort of lighting situation because it is quite dark. I wonder, copper bulbs are a thing. Very cute, very cute. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. What I want, like a copper bulb up here. Can I? Yeah, you need a lever. A lever? Hardly know her. That's gonna ruin my vibe. I don't like having a lever. I don't like it at all. Oh! Oh, okay. Never mind. I won't complain. Nice. Cutie, cutie, cutie. Okay. Now, with this figured out, you can hide lights behind the trapdoors. True, but I kind of like that being visible. I like that block. But I am going to get rid of this situation. I mean, I could make center one. Do we like that? Same brightness but hidden? Yeah, but I like how it looks kind of. I don't want this to be completely symmetrical. Girl. There we go. Do we like that? Yes, no, maybe so. No sé. I don't know. I feel like we've got to figure out what to do about that. It's just the asymmetry of the room is making it difficult. Oh wait, do I have? I don't. Okay, I'm like one version behind of getting the copper golems. That's a shame. Okay, I feel like I'm happy with this side. So now we gotta move on to this room situation. I'm trying to picture like, oh, hee, let me come in here. Whoa, bookcases. I'm illiterate. I don't care. And then I walk upstairs. And it's this. And it's the ugliest fireplace you've ever seen in your life. It's just tough with this. Tough. Yeah, that wasn't it. Yeah. What blocks would I make it? It's a bit difficile. It wouldn't make any sense to have it made out of copper. Resin? I forgot resin is a thing. I don't know. Mud bricks. And bricks. Spruce fireplace? It would burn down! Resin. I've totally forgotten about the existence of resin. There's no wood walls. Yeah. Me thinky very hard. I feel like I might be able to work with the tough in some way. I need to use more of the bricks and replace... I really don't like the dark color with the deep slates very much. I'm gonna make it solely out of tough first, and then figure out. In theory, yes, but this is Minecraft. Yeah, it's like B-Dub's parking garage he built with no entrance, no ramps. It wasn't accessible in any way, shape, or form. Already, I like this better. This is bueno. This is better. Right? Yeah. Do we like that? And then I'll texture it a little bit. Polished tough wall. Is this tough? Is this what do the cool kids say? I don't know. Oh, forgot this one. This is much better. I think I like this. Yeah. Yeah, I'll work with that. Okay, so now I can fix these poles to match the other ones. How much would about Ellie fell asleep? He came in and said hi. I said or what did I say? I can't believe he's not asleep, and then he probably fell asleep. Oh. The asymmetry. Asymmetry, that's false symmetry's sister. And then I could even make an arch on this wall. Is there a center block? That is the center. Yes, this is good. Just for continuity from the bottom floor. Here's my slabs. I am Pebble. Wash my belly. Yo, LeBron James 23, what the heck does that mean? I thought you was sleeping. Thank you for the resub, Shoddy. Shoddy said affectionately. The wall texturing situation is bothering me. Not sleeping, I guess. Yeah, I thought he would have. What's LeBron's jersey number? Oh, I see. I wouldn't know. I don't know many things about sports. Oh, wait a second. That kind of lost the McDonald's M. I'm kind of... I can replace all of this, because this wall I built, that just goes out to the farm, so it doesn't matter. So I can make that wall look cleaner. I don't have to worry about this situation, because... Oh, but this overhangs. This is in the farm, though. Okay, so that shouldn't matter. What about this side? This one I can't change. Ah, this is so problematic. That's an issue. So I can replace everything but the deep slate. Should I just run with it and somehow texture the deep slate and make it not look... Is it possible to... What does it look like if I make all of this dark? What would I put on it? Is this gonna... Most of that faces the farm. Deep slate wall. Is... Is it too random to have that over here? I mean, it kind of makes it cozy. It's kind of dark. Dark? One second. Okay. Could bring the wall out 2 blocks to be flat? I could, yes. What if I put... I mean, if this is meant to be a lounge area of some sort, I could put, like, chairs. Hang on. I'm actually gonna... That kind of dumb. There's a corner you can connect the wall to that would make the area more symmetrical. This is true. This is true. Then the roof situation. I did that. That's not what I clicked. There we go. Ah, crikey. So we did this. Wait, is that the wrong block? Maybe. So if I brought it out, it would be here. I can't remove that. So I'd have to bring this down. Yeah, that's gonna cause issues there. I think I'm better working with just those walls being the way it was. To fix this now. Goodness gracious. Is there a hole somewhere? Am I missing something? Why is this lit up so funny? I don't know. But yeah, I feel like this is the best bet, is leaving it how it was and then figuring out how to detail it to the best of my ability. Does this stick out to the outer edge? No? So I can just flatten that. That's where it sticks out. And here, so never mind. I am gonna have to leave it how it was. Except for this part. Does it look better being concave like that? don't know. Very much... I don't know. I'm running into a wall here, no pun no pun intended. Oh, I can't get rid of that either. It's just best to leave it like this, I think. This is very difficile. I'm really stuck. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have... Usually means I should move on to a different part. So let's figure out what to do over here maybe, and then come back to this. So I'm just kind of stuck over here. What should we put over here? Should I make the arches match and then the wall is a different length though? Because of this asymmetrical part? So what I would have to do... Yeah, no. So I would have to... Hang on. Will this be even? I don't... it won't. It won't, will it? Yeah, Have to make a different pattern. Then maybe I could adapt the pattern on that side to match. Since that wall is a stupid idiot anyway. Dude, I remember when you streamed at 10 FPS slideshow. Yeah. No clue how anybody stuck around and watched me back then. I am eternally grateful for everybody who was there in those times. Real ones stuck around, very true. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna flip out. Yeah, I'm very glad I bought this laptop. Because if not, Dude, oh my gosh! I'm going to explode. But yeah, now I can do shaders if I want. I can have above 3 chunk render distance if I want. So now I got... You can't really tell much in here with the shaders, but... Yeah, back in the day, 3 chunk render distance, that was tough. I remember I got a comment once and it was like, why is bro playing on a Samsung smart fridge? It was so funny. But I'm gonna have to deal with that situation because these walls do go outside. It's just not meant to be. Yeah, I'm... What the heck do I do? Unless... Hang on. I'm not gonna like that either. Hang on. I think it's about getting to the time where I cut it anyway, because it's past midnight and my brain is kind of not working creatively anymore. It's best to do this in another stream, but I want to at least try something. But then that's still a 2-block center, even if I make the 2 on the edge, the smaller arches. Okay, hang on. Alternative idea. You know, I'm just really smart. I have endless ideas. Smart, 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 smart. It's nostalgic Minecraft music, makes me happy. I love Minecraft music. I listen to it every night to sleep, for the most part. Okay, that's fine. I could have just done this to begin with. Because then at least it's, you know, symmetrical. And it matches, but it doesn't match. But then I still face the issue of the wall being that texture, and I don't want it to be that texture. Don't worry, I got it. I'll cover it entirely in paintings. So I kind of like that being deep slate, but then I can't make that deep slate because it's going to show on the outer side. Yeah, see this right here. I can't make that deep slate. It's not going to look right. I mean, originally there was nothing there. Green had a big hole in it. But I don't think that means... Yeah, deep slate just wouldn't look right. I can't justify that. Let me in! Man. I'm quite at a loss here of what the heck to do. I do want to bring this texturing though up here because this is very bland a bit, but because it's asymmetrical that's also going to pose a problem. This is all roof that I can't get rid of. Yeah. What do I do? I am gonna add lighting though. I have so much junk in my inventory. So I don't know if you heard that, but both of my hips just popped, like in sync. Don't know why. Why is it so dark? Oops. Would a frog light give more light? I don't know. What is gonna... Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use frog lights. The concept of frog lights is kind of strange to me, because, like, where... How do they... What is a frog light? Is it made of frogs? Because I don't want to use that. That's sad. Are there frog harvesters out there? Okay, so we should have enough light now with the frog lights to get rid of all the torches. Wait, that doesn't show, does it? Oh, it does. Can't put them there. Did I put one? Yes, I did. Okay, yeah, I put them. Frog lights are super bright. Yes. I quite like them. I actually do like that being visible, though. I do like the use of the copper bulbs decoratively. Magma cubes that a frog ate? What? So did they, like, poop out the lights? I'm so confused. How does that... I don't know. What if I add some, like, functional blocks on one of these walls? I like added some shelves or something. I'm just gonna look through and think. Thinking is something that I do sometimes. It sounds like a quote from The Office. I heard a rumor that they're adding The Office to Fortnite. If that's true, I'm about to be Michael Scott and mess people up. That's so funny to me. Chains. I could use that for something. I'm afraid that I am basic when it comes to liking The Office. I quote The Office quite a lot. Does this attach? It does not. I'm really just stuck. I feel like I might just have to call it and come back to it on a fresh brain. I mean, this down here doesn't really need much. I could maybe add paintings in a shelf. Like... No, I need it to be small. No, 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 no. Are there any nice looking square ones, or did they not... Dang it. Did they not add new square ones? I have an office quote burning into my brain now, resisting the urge to say it. Oh, that's not gonna fit because the trapdoor is above it. Right. Girl. What? There we go. Not another fern. Bamboo? But then that looks like it's attached. Honestly, I think I just prefer the pot on its own. That looks out of place and random and stupid, doesn't it? Baroque. Oh, right. We have a bunch of farms around us. I was about to freak out. I didn't know what that sound was. What I could do, what I did in Tango's base was I added an armor stand with his armor. I'm wearing Grian's armor. I like the armor trim, so I've been using his. But I could put the armor stand there. Do we want to do that just for like cutesy little like memoir? Would that be cute? That's what I did with Tango's, so I feel like I should with Grian's as well. Because, like, I technically... Oh, it duplicates them! Oh, I can keep them! Okay, nice. I forgot that Creative does that. I don't think I like it being off-center. Yeah. Okay. And this wall, it's so close to you, I really don't think it needs anything on it. I feel like... this works. Could maybe add another lantern. Oh, that's way too bright. I like the darkness of this area. I don't know. I feel like that's decent. And we've got a good foundation to work with. Originally this was empty, nothing, and random blocks. You know, I feel like we've made it definitely better than it was, because, I mean, it's not hard to make better from nothing. But, you know. I'm happy with these little things. I think they look nice. I think that's where I'm going to call it. It is 12:30 midnight, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. This is a late stream for me. 2 hours. Nice. It didn't feel like 2 hours. I will be streaming Saturday for a Civilization event with a bunch of other creators. I think the leaders are... My Civilization's leader is Owen's Juice? Owen? The other leaders, Abolish Regret. Was CPK one of the leaders? Or am I thinking of a different name? I'm not sure, but it's gonna be pretty cool. Be a little roleplay event, something new. But yeah, I will see y'all there. Thank you for, I was gonna say thank you for having me, but I, 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 I don't do outros. I don't know. I appreciate y'all being here. I'll see you Saturday. Have a good night. See you very soon.